Hello everyone, this is Robert again coming at you with another video. Well, today's shelter video is going to be called the Holden tent tarp shelter. Now, you need a tarp, you need the stakes, and you need the poles. Well, you can have a trekking pole, or you can have your 4 or 3-piece takedown pole, which I have here. Or you can even use a sapling, which you can cut it down to whatever height or length you want. So, I'm gonna start setting it up right over here, and I'll take you around to show you where I'm gonna be staking the tie-outs on. Now, since this is an 8x10 rectangular tarp, to make it a Holden tents, better to be used as a square tarp. So, all I'm going to do is tuck in this 2-foot section . I'm going to peg it out at the 2-foot tie out. Now I can stake out these tight. I had to move the whole thing over this way because I have that little sapling right there. Okay, now let's go put the pole up in the front. Now I had these 4 pieces for the pole. They slip right into each other. So this is going to be on the ground, and I have one of these little rubber tips for a walking stick jammed on the top of this. I had to cut it a little bit just to open it up more. Now this will be on my tarp, and it won't rip through the tarp. Now, one thing is, my fire pit is right here, and this is the entrance. Now, it's gonna be hard for me to put my paracord for a like a line to hold this pole up, to pull it that way away from the shelter, because it's gonna be too close to the fire. So I may have to do some kind of ridge line from this tree to the other tree. So I'll do that. Now how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to wrap the paracord around. I have the tie out, kind of like seated into the top of the pole. I wrapped this around a couple times. Now it's gonna be stable once I get it onto this tree. So I took it around the tree. I just had to wrap it around one more time. Just make sure the pole is going to be sturdy. And I'll just do a trucker's hitch. I'm just tie a quick knot in this. This is just for a video purpose. I'm not staying here tonight. So I'm gonna finish pegging out the sides. Well, if you can see here, this tie out is kind of a little bit off-centered from the center, really. or something. I'm not too sure what I did, but this is the first time I make this tarp shelter too. So since I had that rubber boot on this, I was just able to wrap the canvas around there, then wrap the paracord around it. So now this is pretty stable. I'll take you for a walk around, show you what it looks like. Well, there's the front of it all set up. Staked out right there, right there, right at the corner over there. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. I mean, first time I set this kind of shelter up. I mean, if you can see in here, this is the 2-foot part to make it the square shelter. Now for this shelter, I could always bring my ground cloth camp cot with me to put it right over here, so I'll be more up over here where the higher point is. Can't really kneel up all the way in here. I mean, a little bit of headroom. If I would sit like this, I'd still be hitting my back of my head on this. This pole is a little bit slanted, but I mean, the pole is nice and sturdy, being tied up to the trees. There's a little bit of room in here, but like I said, if I had my ground cloth camp cot hammock with me, I could just lay this right on the ground and did my floor for this one. And here's this tarp shelter, the Holden tarp shelter. I mean, not much of a floor on here. Maybe if I would have switched it around to the 3-foot part, the 3-foot in the back to tuck it inside, it probably would have been more of a floor. But not much headroom really. I mean, it is a good area for space. If I had my camp cot ground cloth again. The pole, pretty sturdy when it's especially tied up to the 2 trees. I mean, I couldn't have it right across here because probably would have been too close to the fire if I would have a fire with this shelter. I mean, you're pretty much covered on 3 sides, except for this big opening, but it's not as big of an opening as the Adirondack shelter, but still has quite a bit of an opening. So this would probably be good for having the fire right here with a fire reflector and the heat going in. Probably be pretty good for a winter shelter. But, well, this is why I'm out here doing all these different styles of shelters with this tarp. Is to practice. Practice on your shelter building, practice on your knot tying, practice on your fire making, and all other forms of bushcraft. Because practice is the key to survival. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on my next video. This is Robert. Thank you for watching.